The BTSE 365 Podcast.
Top shotter, real shot caller. Ladies call me Big Papa. Don't be scared to come and holler. All about a mighty dollar. Try and kick it with a baller. Is since I can remember, I've been popping my collar like I'm 3'6". Need something with a V12, not no V6. Don't gotta like it, but respect it when you see this.
What it do, what it does, what the business be like. It is the BTSE 365 Podcast. Appreciate you tuning in, wherever you're tuning in, however you're tuning in. Hey, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all know I love to talk to the youth. I love to highlight the youth. I love to shed light on the youth. And today is no different. We got ourselves a top flight football player, high school football player who's transitioning on to college football. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm biased because he family. He family, y'all. So I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I told him I wouldn't hold him too long. So let's get my guy on the line. Let's get Cuz on the line. See if we can get him.
Yep.
Kinfolk.
Mm-hmm.
He there, y'all. So look, check this out. I got CJ Blanden on the line with me right now. He joined in the pod tonight. Appreciate you, fam. I know you got other things going on right now. It ain't just football season no more. It's track season.
Right.
So, you know, you done had track practice. They ain't wearing you out there, are they?
Nah.
So what you do, shot put or discus?
Mm-hmm. Right now I'm doing shot put because we had our indoor season, so you can only do shot put indoor.
Okay.
If we're starting our outdoor season, I'll be getting into discus too.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit too. I definitely want to pick your brain on some track stuff. But I was telling the people, man, you know, you might not have ever listened to the show. I know your pops does. But I love to highlight, you know, not just major sports, major athlete, you know, the NBA, NFL, D1, college, Heisman, whatever. I love to talk to the kids, you know what I'm saying, the youth, and highlight them as well. I had a couple of high school players on, and I told Pops, I said, hey, I got to get CJ on, man. I got to get CJ on. Because I keep up with you from afar, you know what I'm saying? I already let the people know we fam. And I'm tapped in with your Pops like, hey, what's going on with it? What are you doing? What are you doing, you know?
Right.
So I just try to stay connected, you know what I'm saying? I know it'd be a lot going on, and you know, you trying to get to the next level where you're on your way to the next step in your football career. So that's a good thing. But I want the people to hear from you, so I'm not gonna do too much talking. I know you kind of quiet, but not really. So first of all, what was it like playing for your pops in high school? Like, how was that for you?
Well, really my whole life, my dad was my coach. I mean, all sports, from baseball, basketball, you know, starting third grade to all the way senior year football. I mean, it was just a great experience, you know, especially like in high school. That's really where I feel like I became the football player I am today. Like, that's really where I wanted to. In high school, I knew I wanted to play at the next level. So that's really like where it's kind of like go time, and just having him there, you know, by my side every step of the way, it was great.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get that, you know, and a lot of people can't say that their dad played high school and college ball as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't get that. And if I'm not mistaken, he played some semi-pro ball too. If I'm not mistaken,
he was in semi-pro.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, you getting coached well. It's different when you a coach's kid. You know, you see the game different. So, it's slick. It's like a cheat code. it's like, man, he was a player and he was a coach. Like it's different. So you touched on it. You said he been coaching you all your life. So did he coach you? Do you think he coached you harder than others? Did you ever feel that?
I don't know if he coached me harder, because one thing he always preaches is not favoritism. So no matter what, he never showed favoritism towards me or none of my teammates. Like, we all got treated the same. You know, we all got cussed out the same way. It wasn't different.
Yeah, equal.
I do think he did, like, in the back of his mind, expect more from me. Like, always he always wanted me just to do more. You know, knowing my goals and me knowing my goals, he always wanted me just to do more than what was expected.
Right. That's natural. I ain't got no kids, but I got my pops, and I already know he expect way more out of me than anybody else. So that's natural, man. Was it hard keeping up with your grades though? Like, I've seen, you know, you be all academic and all that stuff. Like, you got what, like a 3.7 or 3.9, what 4.0? What you got?
I got a 4.5 on a 5.0 scale, which converts to like a 3.5 or 3.6.
Dang. First of all, I didn't even know they had a 5.0 scale. That's when you said 4.5, just I was like, damn, that's different.
Yeah, school do it a little different.
Yeah. I'm from Tennessee, man. They barely go up to 4. Yeah, they barely go up to 4. Trust me, I know. So what? Talk to me about that. Like, was that hard?
I would say when I first got to high school, like freshman year, it was a little hard because I was used to, you know, middle school, you know, kind of like procrastinating, waiting to the last minute, turn in grades and all that. But I never had that pressure of having to go to school 8 a.m. to 3:16, then practice 3:30 to 5:30, and then got to eat, shower, then homework. I was just, you know, middle school, I'm used to going to school 8 to 3 o'clock, and then I got practice 5:30, so I got like time in between to do stuff. And then practice didn't last that long, or it wasn't that intense, so I could always, you know, do it after practice or whatever. But it was definitely a change getting to high school, just having to just figure out really a schedule that worked for me, and that was probably like the biggest thing, though. Yeah,
and it don't hurt that, you know, you're the child of some educators. They're gonna be on you now. They're gonna be on you, man. Hey, I'm a child of an educator too, so I already know grades, books first. Books first, because you can't do nothing else if you don't make it in the classroom, you feel me? So there's no point in even thinking about, I can do this and do that. You can try, but if your grades ain't good, you can't play anyway. So you got to take care of that first. Man, I had a question wrote down here. So let me see here. Let me go. I normally don't even write questions. I have like 2 or 3, and then we just talk. So the first question was, or is, did you think, did you think you'd be where you are now? Like, I know you had the goals. Some people be doubting themselves, but you can't, you seem pretty confident. So did you think you'd be where you are now?
I'd say yeah. I'm happy where I'm at now. Just like the mindset I'm at now, to where, like, you know, I didn't committed to a Division II school, but I know that's not the end goal for me. Like, I just want to keep working and become an even better player at Lincoln, and, you know, but I'm happy where I'm at, especially from, you know, my high school isn't too big on football. You know, we didn't have like the state championships to go off of and the previous Division I players to follow in their footsteps and all that. You know, it was really kind of like my class of 2026. We had to do a lot of it on our own. So I'm happy where I'm at.
That's what's up, bro. That shows self-awareness, because, hey, when you come from a small school and you don't have a lot to just look back at, as far as like, we had such and such come through these doors and so-and-so played on this field and all that, like, you got to carve your own path. And like you said, y'all did it on your own. Like, of course, you had great coaching and support from the community or whatnot, you know, family members and stuff. But other than that, it's on you. And some people would would say, I'm just going to wherever I'm going to. But it's, especially in this day and age, it's good that you got the self-awareness to know, like, hey, you might be starting here, but that's not the end goal. You know what I'm saying? You can always get better. That's in every aspect of life. Like, you can always improve on where you are as long as you want to.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be a change up because your pop's been coaching you all your life, and now you finna go get new coaching from somebody, but of course you'll be open to it. He got you right. You know, you gonna have you all right, you know what I'm saying? He done already put the work in, put the pre-work in, so you good. So what went into the decision to go to Lincoln? Like, what was it for you that kind of sold you on that program or that university?
So initially from the start, like from, I'll probably say about the end of my sophomore year when I started getting like a little bit of recruiting, you know, me and my dad sat down and I made goals. And my goals was play at the highest level I can play at, including football, get the best education I can get, and also go for the least amount of money. So time went on, junior year, senior year went on, more schools started coming in, and kind of, I'll say I kind of lost sight of those goals. I was, it does sound good, when coaches say, oh, you come here, play a year, and we'll guarantee you can go Division I. That sounds good during the meeting and everything. Then my dad was like, there's no guarantees on that you can go D1 off 1 year or anything. So I just really had to sit back and look at my options. And then I ended up coming down to 2 Division II schools. And then the one school I went to back in the fall, I went to a game day visit. It was real good. Like the coaches, know a few players. Went again in February. Same thing, good vibe with the coaches. Admissions was good, and I was really set in stone on going there. And then Lincoln came around. I was contacting them like a little bit, but then I got a visit set up. I went down there, and it just felt right. Like everything just felt right. The coaches, the players, I felt like I could be there. I could become the best football player and also the best young man I can be. That's really what went into it.
I like that. Anybody listening to this that got kids that's playing any type of high school athletics with aspirations of going to the collegiate level, listen to what he said now. Listen to what he said. He ain't mentioned nothing about NIL money one time. Not one time. So, hey, it's about where they can nurture you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to get better and you're looking for the education and stuff like that, it's about that. It has to feel right. It has to feel right, because you hear all these stories about these guys. They go to whatever school, they get a bag, you know what I'm saying? And then they gone. Then they gone. Like, the bag, man, it's not bad. Now, let me just say that. It's not bad now. It's not bad. But you gotta earn that. You gotta keep earning it. So, and if you're not good, then that bag gonna be gone, one and done. So, is it anything in your game that you feel like, okay, I'm here, like I think I'm all right, but what is it about your game? Like, anything in your game that you want to take to the next level? Like, is it everything you think you need to get better on this or that? Like, anything in particular?
Well, I can improve on everything. Everything can be improved. But what I really feel like I'm good at is, for me being so big at my size, I'm light on my toes. I get flexible. I'd really say, I'm a true athlete at this size. Which is very hard to come by. Which is like, I talk to a lot of coaches and they're like, we seen your film and somebody that size, you really don't see moving like that. Yeah.
So hold on, how tall are you now?
About 6'4.5", 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can believe it. I ain't seen you in a few years, but I remember last time I saw you, you look like you about 6'2". Yeah. That's what's up, bro. So we going to Lincoln University. I already told your pops. I said, see, I'm in West Tennessee, so I already mapped it out. It's like a 5.5, 6 hour drive for me. So
Yeah.
just know I'm gonna pop up one Saturday. I don't know which one yet. I told Pop, I said, hey, let me know when y'all coming down. We can coordinate. I make sure I'm there. But
All right.
Lincoln, I was looking up some other stuff about like their education and stuff, and they ain't no shabby school as far as education concerned. Have you thought about a major yet?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I came in with the idea of majoring in business finance, so I can then become a financial wealth manager for professional athletes. But after visiting Lincoln and talking to coaches, they got me looking at agriculture business. So I'm kind of deciding between those two majors right now.
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't talk you into no darn university studies. Ag, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up. That's something I wish I would have done when I was in college. Like one of my frat brothers, he worked for the state. I mean, yeah, he worked for the state of Tennessee. Been doing ag since he got out of college, man. And that's not a bad lane. That's not a bad lane at all. Not a bad lane at all. In being in wealth management, that's not a bad lane either. Like I tell people all the time, like it's great because I got a few friends who got some kids who got potential, D2, D1, NAIA, and they've been telling them certain things, and we all been kind of preaching the same thing. Like, of course, you want the best for yours. Like, you want the best. And if the best is NFL, NBA, whatever, WNBA for the girls, professional volleyball, whatever it might be, great. But if not, why can't you be, the GM of a team or the president of operations or anything like this? So if need be, because I hear a lot of athletes saying that they need more former players in certain positions because they understand the players more. You hear that gripe all the time, like, oh, they didn't play. Well, if you played and you end up in the front office, hey, man, it's all the more sweeter. Now, is one last thing I gotta ask. I just gotta ask because this is just what I ask everybody. If you made it to let me not say that. Let me say this. Who's your favorite team? Please tell me you're not a Bears fan.
No, not a Bears fan.
Okay. I knew I loved you, man. I knew I liked you for a reason.
I want to say I have one favorite NFL team. I kind of just I really watch a lot of different teams. I really couldn't say I have just one favorite.
Okay. Who you like watching then? Like, is it a player or a team you just like to watch?
See, before Brady retired, I like watch Tom Brady, But after Brady, let me see. Steelers not bad. The Lions not bad. Let me see.
I put them on the spot, y'all. Also, I got them.
Also, on a lot of teams, I like just a certain amount of players, but I probably don't like the team. Like the Falcons, I like Kyle Pitts, like just as a player. I'm not really too big on the Falcons, though.
Yeah, who is?
But yeah, those probably the teams I say. The Lions, Lions for sure.
Lions, Steelers, and you like Kyle Pitts. I ain't mad at it. Now, as an old lineman, right? Because I was telling people, I was like, yeah, I'm finna interview my cousin. He play football, going to Lincoln. What position he play? I said, oh, yeah, old lineman, dog. We highlighting the big ones today. Y'all don't get enough shine, man. Y'all do all the hard work, all the dirty work. Don't get enough shine. So you, or have you, like, is it anybody that when you, especially like now, in your last year, in the last 2 years, was there ever an offensive lineman that you saw in college or pros that you might have like just saw some tape on and was like, okay, I can take this from them? Like, how is it for an offensive lineman, like every week preparing? Because you can see a running back and these receivers and quarterbacks doing these drills in the offseason, 7-on-7. But like for you guys, what was it like for you? Like, how do you get better?
Really, like, okay, I'll say players I like watching. Jason Kelsey, I did play center in high school. I like watching Jason Kelsey as center. I I like watching Tyler Booker when he's at Alabama. Now he's at the Cowboys. I liked what was his name? He was Georgia's center. I think his name's Cedric Van Pran, something like that. I like watching him. Let me see. Josh Gesky from Illinois. They Illinois right up the street. So I got a lot of contact with him. Just through different camps and everything. Yeah, but really preparing.
Yeah.
At least in season, preparing for an opponent. You gotta watch a lot of film. Me being the center, I basically like you say, the quarterback of the line. So I gotta call out the stunt calls. Gotta see when they're noticing. I gotta know the if they call it a call, I gotta know what it means, or I gotta at least let my O line know what it means. So watching that, and then as far as the camps go, really linemen it's really about it's a lot of board drills, a lot of technique stuff at camps, I'd say. So coaches really watch with your feet, your hands. They say slow feet don't eat. So you do a lot of footwork stuff at camps, and then they also like test you mentally because coach might say, I want you to do a reach block, step with your right foot first, and then but everybody else step with their left. It's just like little mental things that you think will matter is huge for an O lineman. So just focus on the little details. Then also, stuff come down to one-on-ones and everything, and you put it all together.
Hey, I like it. Now, y'all heard that, right? He a center. Well, let me not say that because I don't know what you're going to do at college. I don't know if they're going to keep you there or not. I don't want to put nothing out there. You playing D-line?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's news to me. I thought you were sticking with. Oh, okay. What were D-end, D-tackle?
No, tackle.
Okay. I can see that.
Working at 0 tech to 1 tech.
Okay, you see how you putting that knowledge on me right there. No, yeah, 0 tech to 1 tech. I played center too, so hey, that's great, man. Because look, like he just said, as the center, you got to know everything. You the first line of defense. If you if you off, the whole O line might be off. So I told y'all he had a great GPA. Y'all wasn't paying attention early. If you didn't hear that, then you got to be smart. Now the whole thing about athletes and not being smart, I don't know about everybody else, but I know the offensive linemen, they be smart. Yeah, they ain't no fool. They be smart. They got to know what's going on. Got to know what's going on. So CJ, I'm gonna let you go. Go out here and break records with the discus. With the shot put. And then when the outdoor season start, break some more records with the discus, man. I'm definitely be tapped in at Lincoln. I might have to send you some money so I can get a hat or something. I'm gonna talk. Never mind. I'm gonna just talk to your mama. I know she gonna be on top of all of the merch. You know what I'm saying? Mom gonna be the team mom. So I'm gonna just tap in with her and get my merch. Like, hey, whenever you make an order, I just want to be in that number. Hey, CJ, I appreciate you, man. Cause I'm proud of you. I know we don't talk, but I talk to Pops on a regular. So I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy for you. Just keep going, man. Just keep going. Keep God first. Keep going. You got a great foundation at home. So stay level headed. You got your head on right. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Appreciate that.
Oh, for sure. Anything you want to say? Shout anybody out. Say whatever you want to do. This is your time right here. If you got anything.
I speak to the middle school, the early years of high school kids, just about the whole recruiting process. I say enjoy it. Like really take your time, enjoy it. But also be careful because just because a school, sends you a letter in the mail, invites you to a camp, that doesn't mean you got to go to the camp. You don't got to go to every single camp you're invited to, or you don't got to go on every single senior day visit you're invited to or anything. But definitely have fun, enjoy it. It is a lot of fun, getting recruited, going on visits, trying on jerseys, talking to different players, coaches. it is fun though. But really know what your goals are and stick with those goals for real.
Y'all heard it from him, man. Hey, CJ, I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Y'all stay tapped in, stay locked in. Lincoln University. Shout out to everybody. What's y'all's mascot in Champaign?
But in Champaign, I go to Urbana High School.
Urbana. So
Tigers.
The Tigers. See, I'm a Tiger too. Ripley High School Tigers. Urbana Tigers is all Tiger Nation.
At Lincoln, it's a Blue Tiger. So.
The Blue Tigers. That's what I'm talking. Yeah. See, it all go together. It all works together. It all works together. CJ, I appreciate you, man. You have a good evening, great week. Stay up, stay healthy, and hey, we rooting for you, dog. We rooting for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right.
Y'all, that was CJ Blanden, Lincoln University's own. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to my sponsors, Upkeep Cleaning Service, Raw Wolf Clothing, Threads 360. Yeah, y'all tap in on YouTube. Run these numbers up. Peace. BTSE 365.